Hi everybody, I'm here to launch in April our holistic SP sexual protocol. Now, what's all that about? What do I need that for? What if I don't have many sexual issues come into my office. Oh yeah, I've had some erectile dysfunction or maybe some pre-ejaculation, but really not. But that's not what I'm talking about. We can do that. This is a much broader subject. It's very broad, right away from anywhere from just what we talked about, those simple things. But there's so many other different things, including gender. We'll do the LGBTQ and even the kink community. Now, you understand that sex pretty well runs the world. I mean, in everything, including advertising, our relationships, how happy we are, we're in love, we're this, we're that. And it just encompasses everything. So this program that we've put together with Kaz Riley, who has actually been doing this work for about 15 years, and she's really an expert on it. She's created a great background of knowledge that you need to understand, because this is an area where you have to have great rapport with the client. In essence, many people that these people go to see as a hypnotist will send them away and say, oh, I don't work with that. You know, and then again, they still always feel that outside place. They don't feel welcomed. Well, Kaz has changed all that. She talks to them frankly. She talks openly. They know they're understood, and they know it's nothing weird to her. And that's what we're going to create with SP, because SP, of course, won't judge her, him, whatever. It won't judge the person, and it will not judge what they need to do. And there's going to be no shoulding, and there's not going to be any of that. It's going to be done by their mind in the appropriate way for them. So then you say, well, I don't know. I haven't had many people ask me for that. So the first thing I'd ask you is, did you ever advertise that you work with sexuality, sexual issues, all type of relationship issues, anything? Have you ever put it out there that you will work with people about their sexual issues? Probably not. You might have had smoking up on there. You might have had all those other things. But understand that people who want to come to look after their sexual issues, their own sexuality, their whatever their belief is about themselves, they come to someone that they want to know something about how they feel, how they know who they are, what they are. And they need to have a rapport with a hypnotist with that. That means that you have to be able to speak frankly and totally be there. There's so many people that go now to a hypnotist, and if they say they have a sexual issue, someone says, well, I don't deal with that. You'll need to go find someone who does work with that. And pretty soon, these people are understanding that they're still not normal, because even the hypnotist isn't going to deal with them. So I'm thinking that it's very important to put this out there. And those of you that choose to take up the knowing of that and is comfortable with that, you can do so much, because it's such a huge market, for one thing, and it needs to be addressed. Today we really need to address that. You know, we don't even talk about it. I remember when I was a kid, you didn't talk about stuff. My parents wouldn't talk about that stuff or this. Well, it's now time to start talking about who we are and how we sexually address who we are. I'm always calling this it's a sexual program. Well, what does that entail? It means anything and everything, including intimacy, how you communicate, how you're comfortable in yourself, all these things, including gender issues. You know, imagine you come into the world and sometimes you feel like you're not matching. You feel strange because other people look at you that you're a little bit strange. And all these things, they need to be addressed. What we want to do is, like any other person, any other way, in any other kind of hypnosis, we want them to feel good in themselves. And so we're going to address everything. And Kaz has really done a great job on this. And I really like it. And the other thing to remember is, I talked about when my parents were old, you know, I'm 66 now. So the generations coming along, 14-year-olds and up, all they ever see is hardcore porn. And it may be the only way they know about sexuality. They have no idea how they should, when they have sex, and they don't know why they're feeling so not connected to it, or it isn't working, or whatever. We have raised people who are living on the internet, and they do not have necessarily one-on-one experience in any other way. So I'd like you to just check out, we've put some information underneath here, and we'll be launching this when we're with Kaz in Huddersfield, where she lives. We'll be doing a 4-day Simpson protocol there, and we will launch this. And I encourage you to be at least open to knowing what it's all about, because I think it's a great market. Besides which, I think it's very, very needed. So we'll see you when we make our video. Kaz and I, we will make a full video of this when we're launching it. Thank you.